NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And how about we check the numbers for MP?
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
A look at the 76ers starting group. MP out there with George. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And for Minnesota, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Anderson is out there with Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Basket good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. It's tipped. Maxey passes to MP. And here's George for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's Edwards. Alexander Walker trying to free himself up. Edwards' shot is good.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Here's Kendall. And then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
They get it again. Here's Maxey. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Outside Edwards. It's to Gobert. Now Alexander Walker gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Kendall, that falls. Nice feed that time from George. MP's got his second bucket tonight.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Anderson, a screen on Maxey. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Gobert. And the rejection by MP. Just 3 to shoot. Anderson, a screen on George. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Kendall. Here's Embiid over Gobert. Bank shot, no good.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Alexander Walker finds Conley. The kick out to Anderson. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
From a scoring standpoint, this is where Kyle Anderson makes his living, in that painted area.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And what a year it's been for MP. A clear Rookie of the Year favorite and in the conversation, believe it or not, for MVP.
Just an astonishing debut season for MP. He'd be in historic company if he was able to take home both of those trophies this year.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Philadelphia.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to MP. Conley against Maxey. From deep. Traps in the tray. Maxey's got 5 now.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Alexander Walker passes to Conley. And here's Gobert. Pass to Edwards. And they get it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
There is so much to love about Anthony Edwards. He is one of the most skilled young basketball players in the league, but he also happens to be quite charismatic. Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
The drive by MP. And George kicks to Maxey. Driving to the basket. That one drops for him. He's got 8. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Bounce pass from Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. One of the toughest teams for certain this season. They've hit the 60-win mark.
And fantastic team play. They've been fairly fortunate with good health along the way, adapting to everything that's been thrown at them. This group is a top contender, no doubt, for a deep playoff run.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch, and their biggest concern, of course, it's figuring out a way to guard Joel Embiid. Coach said Embiid presents all types of issues. He can post you up, knock down the 3. We'll have to send multiple bodies at Embiid to keep him in check. We'll see how they try to defend him. It won't be straight up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's George. Michael Conley making his last shot. Embiid finds Maxey. Now MP. Defended by Gobert. Here's McCain. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 10. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. Now here's Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Gobert with a wide open look. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the top of the Rookie of the Year watch list, we see MP's name. He has really been impressive.
And before he stepped on an NBA floor, expectations were already high. So to see him actually deliver, it's exactly what his team was hoping he could add to the franchise.
Conley gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. MP kicks to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Mr. Gobert. Anderson outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the team. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
And the shot is good. MP's got 10 points in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Left side, Edwards. And that one drops. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Portland. The kick out to Anderson. And it's Council with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 7. MP passes to George. Shoots it up. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He has 7. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Tipped away. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
And looking now at some numbers for Anthony Edwards. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 41 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And the basket by MP.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Conley, the pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. Ingles with the screen for Conley, and they call an illegal screen here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and look at the NBA's best rebounding teams for this last month. The 76ers, number 1.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Martin's checked in. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Anderson on the wing. Ingles. Anderson with the screen for DiVincenzo. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Maxey. 23 points his last outing. Yep, it counts. Maxey's got 10 points.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Anderson outside. Pass to Ingles. Ingles with a screen on MP. Anderson against MP. No good on the shot.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Martin trying to free himself up, and MP gets it to go on the assist by Martin.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Kendall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Dillingham's checked in for Mike Conley. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Ingles finds Anderson. driving in. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
MP, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Jaden McDaniels is out there with Anderson. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Gillingham, and it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
What I love about Kyle Anderson is he uses his size and length to his advantage, and he has to because he's not the most athletic guy.
The 76ers making a switch here. George is checked in. Timberwolves trail by 16. Anderson with the screen for Dillingham. Off target from three-point range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
On the wing, MP. And there's the drive. Minnesota with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now, here's Ingles. Following the miss by MP.
Joe Ingles has finished top 5 in the league's three-point shooting on multiple occasions. You've got to contest that.
Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He contributed 61 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
MP passes to Embiid. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter, and the shot goes in. Embiid's got 11 points.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Anderson, and that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got his 7th assist in the game. Now Dillingham. His last outing, he had 8 points. The wide open look here for Ingles. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
At a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And going back to him being second in assists, it's his ability to control the pace of the game, his peripheral vision. That makes him such a great floor leader. And that one, good.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
The drive by MP. Outside for Jackson. Back to MP. Outside, George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid finds MP. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. MP, no good. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Dillingham. From past the arc. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Embiid. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Dillingham. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got 12 now in this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Dillingham with it. Pass to Ingles. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Ingles kicks to McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Here's Dillingham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on MP. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Joe Ingles. And here's Edwards. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Gobert with a screen on Martin. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Back to George. There's Jackson with the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. It's Edwards on the wing. It's hauled in by George.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
MP deciding where to go with it. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Here's Kendall. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Dillingham. Now here's McDaniels. And finished off by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
George passes to MP. And George kicks to Martin. The 3. And there's Paul George on the assist by MP. George has got 5 points in the quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Alexander Walker comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham. The 76ers also with a sub. Yabusele, he's checked in for George. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Conley kicks to McDaniels. From down in the low post, it goes. McDaniels got 6.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Out to the wing, outside Martin. McDaniels against MP. Pass to McCain. Outside Martin. From outside the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Now, Alexander Walker to the left wing. Here is Edwards. Three-pointer. And here is Conley, guarded by Jackson. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Conley's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Jackson, that's good.
Well, the ability to catch and shoot. The rise and fire from Reggie Jackson on point.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. To the paint. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Buries it from three-point range. Alexander Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Anderson, and the rejection by MP. Into the lane, and MP throws it down.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Here is Conley. He's got 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Here's Alexander Walker. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Rebound by the 76ers. MP's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here he goes, and MP throws it down hard.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
If they're playing in their own building, they probably win that basketball game. The reality is it's a hard thing to win on the road in the NBA.
And MP throws it down hard.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Edwards. Launches a 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
2 points. That one goes.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Alexander Walker with the ball. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Conley against Jackson. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so it's MP making things happen for the 76ers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. The Western Conference winner, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA. He gets into the lane so easily.
And swinging things back to our featured matchup, MP was on fire during those first 2 quarters of play.
Oh man, we saw MP take it over. He was aggressive at times, and I thought maybe a little too aggressive at times, Shaq, but all the dominoes are falling his way.
Don't tease me with food, my man.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Conley with it, and on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Embiid is out there with MP. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position.
Well, those are the point forward skills of Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo finds the open teammate.
And MP throws it down.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
The Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Edwards. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rejection by MP. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here is Edwards. Pass to Conley. Alexander Walker on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Alexander Walker passes to Conley. And here's Edwards from the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. Edwards got 9 points.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Clock at 6. To the inside, Anderson. And the rejection by MP. Left side, George. MP kicks to Embiid. Takes the three. And Paul George good for three. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. MP finds Maxey. MP sets the screen for Maxey. The three from George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And Nick Nurse bragged the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Here's Henderson. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 21.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. On the wing, MP. Defended by Anderson. And here's George. 18 points for him. MP kicks to George. For three, Gordon. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bounce pass, Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Down low. Gobert against Embiid. Gobert the pass to Conley. Beyond the arc. And the rejection by MP.
And let's see some of the numbers here for Paul George. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in three-point field goal percentage, and he's right there among the most efficient scorers in our league, 3rd overall in field goal percentage.
And not only is he hitting from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient three-point shooters.
That's exactly what you want to see from MP at this stage of his career. Get to the rim and leave no doubt.
Outside Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's hauled in by MP. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
Are you kidding me? Just look at what Paul George is doing to the defense over and over. My goodness.
Here's Edwards. Basket counts, and that's 13 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
'76ers have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And MP throws it down.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Martin, he's checked in for George. Minnesota again turning it over. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. MP is number 1.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Caleb Martin's checked in for Embiid. Now here's DiVincenzo. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert the screen. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Gordon. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Minnesota shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Martin. Inside, out to Conley. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Maxey passes to MP. Back to Maxey. A floater. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Timberwolves shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Conley. They need this. Hits the three-point bomb. Conley's got 10.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice.
Something special happening on that one, guys.
Oh, isn't that the truth? Deciding to give this crowd, GA, a show.
The NBA, the best athletes in the world, and that is why it is a global game. That was beautiful.
Conley, the pass to McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Gobert against MP. Driving the lane.
Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Conley. 10 points for him. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Gobert. Back to McDaniels. Now Gobert. Lets the three fly. They grab their own miss. Gobert, the screen. Oh, the lob to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. The Timberwolves shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Over Maxey. Conley's shot is off. Philadelphia dictating the flow. MP dishes to Gordon. Kicks it out to Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. MP sets the screen for Maxey. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Maxey's got 11 in the second half. Maxey's gone 3 of 4, shooting 75% from deep here. McDaniels, a screen on Maxey. Here's Conley, and the rejection by MP.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And how about MP showing some toughness there, accepting the contact on the way up.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Council's checked in. Conley with it. 10 points for him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Pass to Yabusele. MP kicks to Maxey. MP with a screen on Conley. Maxey, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
MP passes to Martin. Back to Maxey. Puts it up from 17. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Conley, the pass to Garza. Back to Conley. 1:03 left in the third quarter. They get it back. A 3-ball. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. MP dishes to Martin. Back to MP. Stolen by McDaniels. DiVincenzo passes to Conley. Again, Conley missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And stolen by MP. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 52 points. And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. "15 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Garza. And that one is hammered home.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Kendall. And so it's Philadelphia holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the
Lineup here for the Timberwolves. And the 76ers making a change here. .146 left in the fourth. Conley kicks to Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, if you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Jackson finds MP. Good, that's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Outside Conley. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, an enemy